folks, and welcome back to Airport CEO. Last time out, we did all of this fun, which I'm really excited about. We still have a lot of work to do to get it all sorted, but I'm really excited about it regardless. And you can see we have another big airplane coming here. I think there's an Ember Air, or is this a... No, it's a 321. Cool. All right, so that's going to go there and do its thing. Again, we moved these. I don't know if that's going to be their final position or not, because in a perfect world, what I'd like to do is move all the baggage handling stuff to the other side of this taxiway and then have more gates here, because obviously more gates equals more monies, but that's not in the cards quite yet. So we have a couple things we could do here to maximize all of the things. But really, what I think the next step that we need to do is close down this whole area and build outward so that we can kind of do more with all of this stuff. So again, I kind of want to have an entryway over on this side, and then once we have that entryway, we can have it be a full loop. And it can go either way. I don't really care which way it goes. It just needs to go one of the ways. And we don't have to do that quite yet because we have this already built-in loop. We could easily make this just a one-way thing and have it do its stuff. Not a big deal. So first steps first here, I need to go in and kind of get some of this stuff built out. So we need to build more bus stalls along here, so maybe some taxi ones and some car drop-off spots. I basically want to make a loop here. So this upper one is just going to be for commercial vehicles. The lower one's going to be for cars eventually. We're not there yet. That's going to be a pipe dream down the road here. Well, let's go in and get some more bus stops set up and established. And again, we can build out farther. So I'm not going to go super crazy with all this quite yet. I'm going to leave that area open. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll put on some taxi stalls. And a taxi stall takes up 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we might as well just do more bus stops because I don't know what else to do. Okay, that works out nicely for all of that. Sidewalk wise, we'll fill in the rest of the sidewalks like so. This area we're leaving open, and the reason why I want to leave that open is twofold. One, we're going to delete a lot of this, so I want to have a spot to just, if we need to dump stuff there. But really what we could do is this little spot, I think, once we get rid of some of the sidewalk, we could put a subway station in there and go either way if we wanted to and have it worked just beautifully. So I don't remember if I have contractors on board or not right now. Oh, I do. I have all of the contractors deployed right now. All right. These things, I do want to rearrange all of them, which is going to be a little bit more work than what I was hoping for, but that's okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, I think we're going to do banks of 4 is where I want to be for this, because eventually we're going to convert all of this over into being smaller aircraft stands as well. And we did get rid of that runway as well. I totally forgot we did that. So we can start that expansion plan sooner rather than later. So I am not going to go in and start adding out or changing out all of this yet. The idea here is that we have this one built ready to go. It eventually is going to connect to that one. There's going to be another one of these right here. And that will eventually connect to probably the bottom 4 down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go from there. We also have the ability to put another one down here if we wanted to and just have it route directly from here right over to there. I don't know what the best option for any of that is. We'll figure that out as we move through our time stuff here. But we just need to see what exactly is up with all of this. So that's enough recap. Let's fast forward our game here. This is bothering me quite a bit, but it's okay. We'll get that figured out eventually here. And we're going to need to have more self check-in spots and all of the things. But look at all these people. So this is a much bigger plane, which means there's going to be lots of other stuff going on here. We've opened up that gateway. There's no queue for this, which I always find very odd. And we have our jet bridge. We didn't get to see the other plane leave, so we're going to see when this is scheduled to leave. All right. There it goes. And look, see? It has a little push truck to push it back. They'll turn it around. And then we'll get that out of there. I do want to see how this influences our sales here. So this one met its sales goal already. This one crushed its sales goal. This one, not so much. So we're going to lose this contract eventually here. And that's fine. I'm not really super worried about that right now. But it is something that we probably should pay attention to at some point. I'm going to put in another one of these baggage things over here relatively soon. And then I also need to get more in the way of this, because we can't have this guy driving all the way down every time a plane leaves. You can see that the bigger ones are definitely necessary because we're just destroying the tails on all of these planes as this one goes past. And I like the jet, kind of the little, you can see little motion behind it. I think that's super cool. But we have this thing doing its stuff. I'm really happy with where we're at with that. And we're going to start the expansion here. So I'm going to slowly start shutting down a lot of things here. Before I shut that all down though, I do need to make sure we have crosswalks going up to here-ish areas or somewhere in here. So if we do that and come up there, that's fine, I think. Let's go into a terminal thing, because I might have done some mistakes here. So if we do, this is the road coming in. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a problem. Although, what we could also do is some of this can also be the new entry area. I was originally planning on this being all for luggage, but it could be something else. But I am going to go in and start removing some of the stuff that I do not want, which is unfortunately going to be quite a bit here as we move forward. But we're going to get all of that, all of that, all of that stuff. Get that one, that, and then that. I'm trying to be careful because if you drag over stuff you already selected, it unselects it. And I hate that. I don't want that as an option, but it is, unfortunately. All right. So we have all of that taking place now, which means hopefully all of our guests are going to jump over to other spots. I want to throw a bunch of doors in through all of this, and then we'll figure out what the next steps for us exactly here are. But we have about $1.7 million. Nice tidy sum of money. Oh my, look at this disaster of a setup here right now. Okay, there's not much we can do about that. It just needs to clear itself out. Get rid of all that lighting because we don't need that anymore. And we're also going to remove this only to rebuild the sidewalk there. All right, we got to hold on. We got to pause game. We have an emergency coming in. We got to accept that emergency and have it land somewhere in here. What type of flight is it? It's a small plane. Okay. So it needs to land in the next 30 seconds or so. Can I cancel? Yeah, I want to cancel that flight. No, why? Why? Oh, is it because we don't? Okay. I have to... No, okay. I have to allow general aviation, I think. So let's go back into flights, emergency. Why can I not schedule that? There's more than... Okay, I'm gonna just remove that restraint. What is going on? Okay, turn off the auto planner. And we're on Monday. Let's see. It's not scheduled. Its flight time was 2 hours. It needs to be landed in the next half hour. So right there. Okay. It's not... It's too late, or it's too on point there. So we'll confirm that. This one, we're going to cancel that flight. I know flights en route will have a penalty. I just have to deal with that. And I got to turn off general aviation, right? All right, there's our plane that landed. Fire truck's coming over. Put the fire out. Fantastic. Got that, and it's going to get now... It's going to one of these terminals. I don't know which one it's going to, but smoking. It's very fun to watch, quite honestly. It's going there. we'll have the firefighters go in and say, hey, it needs repair because it was just on fire. Then the fire truck will go away and this thing will push back eventually. That bad boy's already pushed back. I turned off generator aviation already because we needed that to be off. And then we're going through and hopefully we'll get all of this set much quicker. Let's take a look here. So we have these other ones that we could get functional because they just need to be connected. So let's take care of that. I'm not sure why I didn't do that last time, but we'll get all of that in there. Yay us. All right. We're going to need to buy this area as well. We have a lot to do, like a whole lot to do. Oh, and I was building sidewalks. I'm sorry, game. Please don't hate me. All right, and then the car stops. Oh, that's right, we need those still. Car stops. Where do I want to put those at? Do I just want to put them over here? I think I want to put them on this route here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems more than reasonable for what we're doing there. We'll throw in more sidewalk stuff there. And that should all be well and good. All right. And judging by how all this stuff's routing, this will be our input side. So everything's going to come in here, go around, and either go through the first loop or the second loop where they'll be able to access parking and all that other stuff. While we're doing that, we did delete a parking lot, so I should probably put something back in place for that. Like so. And then we'll continue that going down. It's going to take a little while, but that's fine. This thing is still open. It's crazy. 140 sales, a lot of sales, especially for a small airport like this. This guy's killing it. This guy's killing it. All right. So we have the base layer of stuff done here. What we need to do now is make a new entrance over here. I just need to check staff zones and make sure. Yes, I need to remove that staff zone. So we can do that now. All right. We'll go in, add our doors on. Right there. And then we'll try to put some in between these stops here. 2. So it's 2 of those. So 1 and 2. Bam. 1 and 2. Bam. 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 And bam. All right, I like all of that. Once we have those in, now it becomes a little easier to get rid of the stuff that we don't need. So we're going to slowly start wiping out our areas here. And it's caused mass confusion for our people. Then I gotta go back and say, oh, they did remove all the things this time around. See, like, why is there... I don't understand this game sometimes. All right, but we got all that. Let's go through. All right, we got the bird strike emergency. We handled the incident, which is what we needed to do. And then we'll get eventually an email here that gives us that and says that we earned 100%. There's no report filed. There's no negative parts because if you don't successfully do it, you get fined. And I don't know if it depends on the size of the aircraft or just you get fined overall. All I know is it's very expensive. It's like $25,000. And then it's probably much more than that, but that's what I've been fined in the past when I failed, because I fail quite often when I'm playing games. But yeah, this is going to be our new baggage claim area. We will expand this area out a little bit more so that it has a little bit more teeth. See, this little misalignment on this is driving me crazy. But we are going to get this realigned and all of that set up. And we're just going to dump in it going there as well. Now, if we get all of that into place, I'm going to be really happy. So go through and remove this. We'll get rid of that stuff, that stuff, that stuff, that stuff. And what I like about this setup right now is I could put in more doors. So I could put a door right here, even though it's going to the departure, or excuse me, the arrivals hall. We could still do that there, no problem, without really any real concerns of what we're doing. So we're going to go in and put this there, delete all of that. I need to delete this area here, here. Get rid of these info boards for now. We're going to put them back somewhere else. But this entire check-in area is going to have to move because it's very clearly not designed with all of this in mind. So this is going to be our big check-in hall, this big long rectangle. And then this area is going to be our arrivals hall where we do all of the baggage things. And we're going to get that set up somewhat soon here. All right, but it looks like we're functioning otherwise. All right, the only other thing I really want to do for right now is to draw a line in there. And we really could continue this down a whole lot further and get some more stuff. But what I think I want to do is I want to try my hand at remote gates and see what that looks like. So we'll put on another runway eventually here, I think, and then put some remote gates over here. And I just want to see what it looks like because I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. And when we played Sim Airport, their remote gate system was questionable. So I want to see how it works in this game. But let's continue to go through. Even with all that money we just spent, we're only down about $100,000 from where we started the day at. So that's pretty encouraging. And we had carpet and the tan carpet. Fantastic. All right, so put that in there. This area here, we'll do that light color again. And what I think I'm going to do, can I assign this to multiple? Or can I assign this? I can't assign these to multiples. Okay. So what I'm going to do eventually here is build this other one out. And we'll slowly start replacing these. The problem I'm running into right now is I don't know what order to do this in. Do I set these up here first or do I do it somewhere else? I also desperately need to put on another one of these bad boys. So I think this small aircraft hangar is going to move and maybe just get put down here out of the way. Because we're not going to have anything else going into that area. So we're going to put that down here. So 1, 2, and 3, because I'm not moving all of this stuff. That's going to exist there. And then we're going to delete this one once it goes away. And in theory, I could build this out. I should probably do that just to give the general aviation the same possibilities here. Uh-oh. My flight planner. Oh, I turned off flight planner. So I need to do that. And then what else is our problem here? Okay, the check-in desk is blocked by another flight. Yeah, that's a problem. All right, not a lot I can do about that right now. But we're going to take this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it up like that. And then 5 by 5 like that. Fantastic. Then we can put on a nice little small spot there. We'll get this going. That's going to go in there, and that's just going to be for general aviation. These bad boys down here are just about ready to go. They just need to be hooked up to the taxiway. Bam, bam, bam. Then we can demolish this one. Or we have to click on it. Again, I don't understand that part of this game at all. So it's going to be just commercial. Now, they're already segmented anyway because we just have commercial on this side, and this runway only runs our general aviation. But I'd still like to have more anyway, just cause. So in theory, we said there's 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, which can fit 4 of those gates. So we're gonna do that. And then I look like I might be able to fit 2 more potentially, but I could put 1 there and then put another baggage terminal down there. So this one would handle the top 4, this one would handle, or no, there's only 4 there. Yeah, I maybe don't need that. But I want it for the baggage claim area because I don't know how to split those out. There is a spot, the tilt tray, which used to direct cargo to different destinations and directions. I don't know if we can split stuff up on the belt so that it looks like they're all functional, or if that matters in the slightest. But I'm digging that we got big planes. It makes me very happy. So maybe the play is here to build one more of those big plane things, and then we can kind of go from there. Oh, we have to close this and then demolish it. Okay. That's dumb. All right, so we got all of this going. It's doing its thing. And we can see we only have 221 passengers in the terminal right now, and most of them are for this flight. Maybe not. But we have lots of passengers on board for this flight. I do want to get there where we have functional jetways and all that stuff, so I don't know if I'm putting the cart before the horse, and I should build up first, build on the second level, and then do that. I don't know what the best method for that is, but we're just going to keep rocking this version of it and go from there. Because in a perfect world, what I'd love to have is this whole bottom area would be for security, and then once you clear security, you can head upstairs and go to your flights. That's kind of what I'm thinking might happen, but I don't know. Again, I haven't really done much with this game to make sure that we have all this going. All right, so I think I just need more check-in desks. Is that what the problem is? We have that one's closed, open, closed. Yeah, I think I'm going to need another check-in desk or 2. All right, so let's go in, and we can at least start the process of getting the medium check-in desks better established for what this airport will eventually be. So between each door set, we can fit 2 of them, it looks like. So 1, 2, boom, boom. All right, I'm cool with that. I actually should do it close, no. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so we're gonna eventually have 8 gates that are actually open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're overbuilt. If we built that other one down here, we have enough check-in desks for all of that. So I want to route, if we do 4 of these, which I think is excessive, but we could do it. I think I'm just going to stick with these 2. So this one's going to serve these 4 when we get them to be medium. This one's going to serve those 4 when I get to be medium. So I just need to build the infrastructure to get these 4 over to this one, and then these 4 over to this one, and then I have to have return baggage for this guy still established, which I don't have built out at all yet. So let's talk about how we're going to do that in another episode of Let's Play Baggage System. What I might actually do here is go forward and stop the recording, fast forward to the baggage system, because I'm sure you're tired of watching me fumble around with these things. But I think I have a good run or a good plan for it now. So I want to throw on the downward things. And what I should do is just take one of these and make one set and just copy and paste it. But that's not what I chose to do. I chose violence instead. So we're going to go through and do all of the things we need to do with that. Why? Okay. I got really confused there for a second. Somebody was freaking out. All right, but our work stuff's going on there. All right, then underneath we know that for this 1, 2, 3, 4, that's going to go over there. Yeah, it's going to join this system, right? What's above this? Yep, that's all gets routed to the same spot. Okay, so I don't really have to change too much on this part of it. Just need to make sure that it actually works. Which it looks like it should. Then these are going to be connected to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that will get closed down in the moment here. And then this guy can actually get moved. Can I right click and move? Oh, I can. Can I right click and move these guys? Oh, I can. Cool. But these guys will open up here. We're going to have them just serve those. We have all of that stuff set. So I think that's all we have to do for that part. And then these 4, the next 4, are going to serve this one, which doesn't have anything on it right now. So we're going to close that. Close that one. All right, we're not serving this at all, so I'm going to keep all of that closed just for now. And what I should do is a little test here. Put that little tilt tray thing on one of these and just see if it routes stuff to another spot or not. And then we're going to slowly start closing these down. So can I close that? No. Close that? Yes, I can. How about this one? Can I close it? No, there's people actively there. This one? Nope. Yes. Nope, not yet. But we're getting there. And we'll get rid of that and that. We'll close this one down. Close that one down. That one still has people actively working at it. And this one is closed currently, but it will go away soon. Okay, that one should be good to go now. Demolish that one. And going underground, we're just gonna make sure these bad boys do all of that. This one is going away as well. All right, I'm happy with that. This one's still waiting to be used for more stuff, which is fine. All right. I should probably build the queues on for these, but I don't want to do that quite yet. Oh, we got staffing problems. What we got? Security. We have 4 security jobs available and 1 more ramp agent. All right, we can fix that problem. Hire staff, ramp agent. Cool. And security staff. Wow, these all suck. I'm just looking for greens. That's all we're looking for. There we go. Let's try to get some more if we can. I love that our airport is basically cash flow positive at this point, like, or at least neutral. We don't have to go in and really do much of anything. So our ramp agent, we can train that person up, and then our security officers. Oh, sure, there's a toggle if that we could kind of, for lack of a better term, just sort by trained or not trained, or ability to be trained, so that I can make sure that our staff does their job there. All right. So next step I want to do here, not that, I want to bring this over to here. I'm going to build 2 of those most likely, if not 3. And they luckily can join right on there. So we can go on the desk, we can go in here and self-check, not that one, not that one. That's the one I'm looking for. All right, so we have the little conveyor belt things. I can put in, we have two. We have 2 of the things, but I can really put in 4 if I wanted to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. One of those is not 4. So that one. And I'm actually just going to do 2 for right now, I think. I think it's going to be a smarter move for us. Uh-oh, we got a flight that's delayed? I don't know if I've seen that before. Oh, I need to put the ramp down still, don't I? Oh, I built these in the wrong spot. Poopy pants. Okay. Nope. Okay. Hold on. Let's click on demo and cancel that. All right, we're going to right click. I'm going to relocate it. Object must be closed. Okay. So we can right click, relocate. I just want to go up 1. Oh, that's so easy. That's lovely. I thought I did close it. All right, whatever. All right, that's fine. We'll go in here. Belt down, boom, boom. And then that can be part of this area of the network. These guys are going to go to this baggage and that baggage. All right. The main reason I didn't put the other 4 in there is I want 2 for basically one of these for every 2 check encounters. So I was going to do it for the other ones over here. The problem with that is this. If I put those there, they're going to get routed onto this belt pretty much no matter what. So I don't want that to happen. So I needed to make a change and do it a different way. Still can't close this one. All right, we're just waiting to see if we can get that going. And then I guess I should put in some of the self-service check-in desk. Yeah, these things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll remove that one, and I guess we'll put some plants or something. I don't know. Flight planner feels a little light right now. I'm not sure why exactly that is. It might be from probably I had to cancel a flight somewhere in there for the emergency, and that may still be the case. I don't know. But I'm real happy with where we're at right now. Let's see. Do we have flights coming into this one right now still, or okay? So flights are flowing in. These guys are all getting ready for check-in. Yeah, I really want to make this all one way. And while we're waiting on all that stuff, let's add some more doors. Our eventual departure lounge here. Where's my doors? There they are. Some of the things being the same color drives my brain crazy in this one. All right, but we're gonna go in. We're just gonna throw some basic doors in there. Not sure why I still have that road, so we'll get rid of that. Then we'll add in more sidewalk because everybody loves a good sidewalk. That's open, that's open. Okay. I'm very happy with where we're at. We definitely have taken some steps forward. It's just when we need to do more. Got another one of our medium-sized planes coming in. I am very tempted to just make a little taxiway loop here so it can still escape and we can open up these guys. But this has to be hooked up before we do that. So maybe what we're going to do here is we're going to go in and make a baggage claim area. And it's just going to be this. The staff zone here I can get rid of entirely. Or hit control and get rid of it entirely. This I can get rid of. Alright, so this whole area is closed. The new doors are working. Let's go in. This is all hooked up or set up already. I need to make this set of 4 be able to service these guys. So that's next steps. So we already have these hooked up. Fantastic. This guy's already hooked up there. This one we'll reset this to be onto that one, which is not a big deal. All right, so let's go in. The first thing we need to do is get our belt down. Or I guess it's technically a belt up. So we're gonna do it like that. Then I'll move it down, then I'll throw it up. Nope, I did that wrong. The belt visualizations are very tough for me to see. I don't know what the deal is. I need to go outside. There, I can see the belt now. So I want the belt going like that so the arrow is pointing in to it. So, oh, no, I want the arrows. Yeah, I want it to be like that. And that is a belt up, I believe. I have to double check. I don't know. I need to build some bathrooms over here still. I would like to get some food spots in there. We still have work we need to do with all that. And I clearly built that wrong, as always. I suck at this stuff. All right. No, we're not playing anything. We just need to go, go, go. Yeah, that needs... There we go. All right. For whatever reason, it takes these guys forever just to get that one single item. All right, that's going to go in there. I can slow the game back down a little bit. And we'll start to... what do we got going on here? Okay, I can do stuff about it. I'm not going to right now because it's a temporary problem. I suppose I could put in a single lane one and just have it do that, but I don't want to do that because we also have the jetway now that could be a potential problem with all that. So I don't want to like clog up the works more than we need to. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 desks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our 3 or our not 3. My God, it's all the desks we need. That's all we need to worry about. All right, so that's gonna go there and there, and these eventually are gonna go like that right there. That's our point of return, no return. And then I just need to delete that. Yeah, I could in theory remove one of these and put in 2 of the single lane ones and it'll be fine, but I don't want to do that quite yet. I also want to continue to move check-in areas over here because we could put a bigger security area up here and it doesn't impact the airport. This is a pretty thin hallway, so we need to be cognizant of that as well. Oh my God. Why can I not do these? I just suck at these. Okay. conveyor is going to be going up. We got the direction right. I just need to go down a level this time. I didn't do that last time, my God. All right, so we just need to, there's our dude coming in record time for once. All right, there we go. All right, that's what I was looking for. This one goes down. I can have it, in theory, join this, right? Because do these need to be connected to... The baggage bay is deactive and can't... Okay. I'm going to just play a game here real fast. I don't know if this is how it's going to work or not. Oh, no, you know what it is? These need to be connected to a particular baggage thing. That's right. Okay, so... And it can only be connected to one. That's right. Okay. Okay. So I don't want to go with anything wild and crazy and big like this because it's not a spot of putting those in. Although I think I could... Oh, no. Okay. I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit here. So I keep talking. I'm not thinking about what I'm saying here. All right, so let's remove all of this. Yes, we're deleting that. For some reason, you can delete it like that, but you can't do it the other. I don't know. All right, so this is our top wall. I basically want to be inside of that, so I'm leaving a space for one there. I think that's a fine baggage claim area. And then I can do another one here. And that's the second one. One of these is going to move here, the other one's going to stay, and the other one's going to go here. So I just want to try to route those in a way that makes sense. So this one's going to route over, down, and then, oh yeah, we can fit that in there. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Okay, feeling better. Always feeling better here. So let's go in here and figure out what we need to do. So we're going to do the slow conveyor. Do it in two from all the sides. Does that work? Okay, that should work. Up there, where's our problem? I caused a problem. I did the problem. It's my fault. There we go. Now we have the path going all the way around. Fantastic. All right. The other thing I need to do is get my high-speed escalator up. It's going to go... Oh, no. They tend to be like in the middle or at the ends. I'm going to put it at the ends here, like right there. So that's one input for them. And then the second one is going to be there. Okay. All right, this one eventually is going to get connected to this. And this one eventually will connect to there. I just can't do it quite yet because we don't have all of the stuff set up for it. All right, so do we experiment with the little router thingy jobby doobie? And why is there only one? Oh my God, help us. I suck at this game so much. I can already see the comments. Talks about not doing baggage for the whole thing. Proceeds to do baggage for the whole thing. I know. I'm bad. There we go. All right, so that one is potentially going to be our highest one up. This area here, I can continue this going up further. I don't really anticipate doing that, but I could put in another baggage claim or two in that area. And security is going to move over, so this is going to be locked out a little bit differently. This is all going to become an exit area for the most part. So, yeah, I could do that. What I also could do is put shops in, so they have to go through the shops to get to the exit. I think that's a more realistic airport trick. So that's what I'm going to try to do here a little later down the road. So with that said, that means that we can have this Go like that. This one is going to be separated by that far and go into there. And what time is it? It's getting close to prime time for us here. But what I want to, I'm going to have this go through and do all of its stuff. And I'm going to try putting in one of these tilt tray things. What do we need staffing wise? More janitors. Okay. Adding some janitors. Gotta clean the airports. Oh yeah. Gotta clean the airports. Is that all we have in the janitor department? No. Okay. Whew. We're on a different page there. Okay. I was going to say, I thought we have way more than that. No, we're good. Just want to train you. Okay. There we go. All right. So I think I'm going to have to bulldoze this and then place in this tilt tray thing. And I just want to see if it works. All right, we'll put that in and see what happens. Because if that happens, that means we can transition off of this one real easily. And I do need to fill this up with some plants and stuff. Like a lot of plants. Holy goodness. All right, large ones again. I wish this was a click, hold, and drag. It is not. Again, this is just so that people don't walk across the conveyor belts. When I misclick like that, it like makes my blood pressure go through the roof. Because I do it all. I am not an accurate mouse clicker at all. I'm also not an accurate typer. I can type fast. It's just the accuracy of the fast typing is questionable at best. All right. So we're still sitting around that $1.6 million number, which I'm kind of happy about here. And let's see. So that is there. What does that do? Okay, so we can just do that. And if I do this correctly, I should be able to connect it here and have it work. So if that functions the way I hope it does, that means that we can have baggage going to multiple different spots pretty easily. So okay, let's see. Can I have it go just left? Okay, I think we just have to wait because they're all scheduled here. Oh, there are scheduled flights there. That's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to switch that back to destination. And let's see, does that influence? No, it doesn't influence that at all. Okay, cool. So I guess you have to keep the baggage areas smaller just because they have to be able to service, like they're only able to service one of these baggage things, but you can have multiple rows of these things. Like I can just copy and paste this all the way down and then I could even really, if I wanted to, I could put a little sorter thing on here and have it go here and there, and that both serves baggage car or baggage bay 1. All right, we deleted this a while ago. I need to also, my goodness, I forget everything. I promise, I have really good plans, but I need to go in and fix this stuff now. All right, so We're going to do that. We need to remove those two. And then I want to build in another one of these so I can move the cars necessary for this stuff up here. But I like that it's being serviced by like lots of stuff. Like we got fuel going, the stairs, the baggage car, the baggage belt. It's so cool. And then we'll reassign all that stuff down to where they need to go eventually here. All right, so this should be working. Oh, look, there are people waiting for their baggage. We can see that the flights are coming. They're being relatively equally split. Need to see if any bags. There they are. It's working. Bags are coming out. I love it. Oh yes, this is love. This is so good. Okay. So now what I need to do is just close this bad boy down and clear the baggage bay off of its stuff, and we're going to delete the entire thing. Yeah, I know it's going to cause some temporary disruptions to people's lives, but that's the way things are sometimes. All right, then we can go down underground and I can remove all of that. And I'm very, very tempted to just throw in this as being a secondary one of these and then just copy more of those going down. I'm really, really tempted to do that. I don't think I'm going to, but I'm tempted to. Look at that though, it's working beautifully. It's doing exactly what we wanted it to do the whole time. That's there. It's doing its thing. Fantastic. All right. So planning out for the future, I think it does make sense to go in and connect these bad boys up. So I'm going to go in here, get my tilt tray, go like that. All right, well, I have to delete that, I guess. So delete that real fast. Then we will add on our tilt tray. Come on, construction worker. Okay, so that's all set up there now. When that one goes, I'm just going to have that connect over to this one. And then we can open that up. And then we'll have flights go into both of them eventually. There we go. All right, that's all hooked up. So what I should be able to do here is just go in with this tool, copy and paste mode. And I just want to copy this and that. So let's see. So it's 1. Oh God, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? What do we have staffing wise? It's a problem. Ramp agents. We need more of those. So ramp agent. Hire them. We'll hire you too because you look good. Got your job. Ramp agents, you're hired. Sorry guys, anybody in the red is auto rejects. I said anybody in red is auto reject. Don't come to this. Stop it. There we go. At least it's somebody in the green. Barely, but you work. No. All right, let's go back over here and we'll train up those people. We should be good with that. Okay. We can't find staff room. Don't care. Sorry. All right, let's get the rest of this setup here hooked up. So this I want to eventually come straight down. So this is going to come over and straight out. And then this one can go over there. What is that one going to? Oh, it goes to nothing. Fantastic. Delete it. I'm probably going to build another. Oh, I want to potentially add another one of those on there. I don't think I'm going to do that. So this area can actually get a lot smaller, which means we could potentially, if we move this out of the way, put another spot for planes in there. But that's crazy town. That's too much. All right, so we just need to get this thing sorted out. So to do that, we're gonna bulldoze that spot, and that spot. And then we'll get that put in there, and then that one's just gonna come straight down. I like that it continues to work, even though it's marked for demolition, it continues to work until it is actually demolished, which is actually really nice. There's one. No. There's two. Luckily, our airport's still real small, so doing this kind of stuff doesn't really hurt us too much. Okay, now I can mark this stuff out for deletion. And then this one here. Got that. And there we go. All right. I'm so happy with where this is going. We just need to do a little bit more work and we're ready to rock and roll with all this. All right, so while they're building all that stuff out, let's go over to our vehicles and we're gonna filter by aircraft vehicles. Yeah. Assign that over there. Assign that one over there. Baggage. You're gonna get put up there. You're gonna put up there. Pushback truck. Yep, you're going there. You're going there. And we have stairs still too, right? Does that fall under transit? It does. That's hilarious. All right, that needs to go over there, over there, over there, and over there. Okay. That works. I would like to get more of these baggage claim areas set up. That's only two. Okay, boom. Boom. I'm just going to put the rest in just because. So that gives us room for, in theory, once we build our 4 on the left-hand side there, 4 more of those kind of classifications of planes and mediums, and we could fit that all in, and then we could put another baggage claim somewhere out here for the other guys. All right. So while that's going, let's go ahead and get this. I don't trust the copy and paste right now, so I'm going to do it by hand because it's not that hard to do. Bam. 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 And then this spot I can copy and paste because that's wild otherwise to have to click all those again. I always forget it exists, and half the time I suck at placing it in, so it doesn't work all that well for me. But that can absolutely get copy and pasted into all of these without question. Even though it looks like I did that one wrong. So we're not going to copy and paste that one. So we'll try that again. There we go. I just misclicked as I do. All right, that one's built. That's built. Fantastic. We just got to wait for all of these guys to do their thing. You built them all on the wrong level because, yeah, I copy and pasted them, and obviously that's what it would do. That's a me problem, not a game problem. All right, what are we missing? Passenger service agents. All right. Passenger service agents. We're gonna hire them. 1, 2. That's what we need. That's what we're gonna get for right now. Oh, I hired Rampagers. I'm looking for passenger. I'm an idiot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in there. Train you. Train you. Train you. Train you. Cool. And then I should go over to my ramp agents because I hired a whole bunch more by accident. And just make sure. Or I just only hired 2. Okay. Still want them to be trained up. Okay. So now we're going to go in, get our baggage system here, high speed up escalator. And that's going to go there, 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 and finally right there. All right, as those are getting built, we can also get the high-speed conveyors and tilt things that basically act as like a router, it looks like. All right, then this guy is going to get connected to that one. And this one is also going to get connected to that one. Now, what's your deal? Yeah, you can't transfer stuff because it's not connected. That should be fixed in a second here. Oh, I don't like that we have... That's not a big enough plane. It's a medium-sized plane, but I want big planes. Jets or bust. All right. Our GA side is doing fantastic. Parking wise, oh, I need to get lights onto that one. That's right. And then we're going to expand that out a little ways as well. We still have room up here to put a large runway in, and we can make this, if we wanted to, we just can carry this all the way across and service a few large planes there. I don't know if that's what I want to do or not, but it's an option. That's the only thing that I don't like about this game necessarily, is that you have to be, you can't build like a really big efficient airport. You have to kind of fit everything in these small spaces. And while I appreciate that, I also want to build more stuff. And I want to like have like basically when you buy all of this, I want like 4 more of those style blocks, like 1, 2, 3, so that we can basically 4x the size of the airport. That would be awesome. It's probably destroy your computer, but it would be quite awesome. All right, so let's see. That all should be hooked up now. Looks like it is. That one's hooked up. What are you saying you don't have? This baggage bay is deactivated. Okay. So I turn it on. It's active. Okay, and then we can reassign this to that baggage bay. Cool. And then we're going to start opening these. And that should all do what it's supposed to, I think. I don't know when our next plane is scheduled for here. Doesn't look like we have anything scheduled right now. Oh, there's something coming soon. Okay. That's a CRJ 700, A220, Q400, another Q400. Alright, so I just want to make sure that this actually works. We're going to even repair this just to make sure it's functioning for a new thing. Alright, so that plane's going to Fort Wayne here. There it is. Going to do its thing. All the people come off. It's so low to the ground, doesn't even need stairs. Baggage is going to go. We got our baggage thingy here. Let's throw in the baggage on that. It's all done. You're going to this one. Yay. Baggage is going down. It's going there. Up, 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 up. And it's up on that. And now it's open. All right. I didn't open it earlier, but now I did. And we have that working. Oh, I'm so excited right now. Okay. So, let's go ahead and I think we can start accepting more flights, right? Like we have it all hooked up. It's all ready to go. Those are all there. These guys are all hooked to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 4. Yeah, 4 are all going there. Okay. We're going to do one at a time because I don't want to go crazy with it, but I'm buzzing right now. I'm really excited about what we have coming our way here. All right. This area is going to go away. This is all going to become exit area and shops. And then our security area is going to shift more over into this area. We'll put on some moving walkways here as well to expedite people going down this hallway. And I am going to fix this bump here as well. Not right away necessarily, but I will fix it. All right, so let's try signing another contract here. We keep losing these because they require a certain number of sales per hour, and we just are not able to meet that at all. So that's 125 sales an hour. So what I'm going to try to do to entice people to go here is put some nice seating around that area. So like sofas. And who knows, it may encourage people to want to visit, but we'll find out here in a sec. And then at the end of that, we'll even put in some plants. There's a bigger plane. Fantastic. All of this is working. I just don't know if I'm going to need to order some of the bigger baggage things here. That hasn't left. Oh, it hasn't left yet because it has to go. Okay. I think I'm going to have to get a bigger one of those things. Oh, it fit them all. All right. B2 has a flight coming in, so there's another. Oh, yeah. Just want to make sure we don't get overwhelmed in any spot, but I'm very happy with where we're at right now. right, so that plane took about 10% of the vehicle's fuel, just as a kind of a gauge of should I be getting the bigger trucks, or should I also build another fuel station somewhere up here, which is probably I should, but we'll see. Man, look at these little planes that have been our bread and butter for this so far, and then we have big planes now. I'm so excited that we have 2 sets of all this going on. All right. Well, I think we're in a good spot here. We're actually plus money of where we were. We are going to expand out and get these 2 very shortly. And then I want to add some more aircraft services and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to continue building out on the medium, like build another medium runway and all that. And if I do, I'll probably put it over here and get rid of general aviation. I think we're at the point where we're making enough money that we don't have to worry about that per se. I could be completely and totally wrong about that, but that's how I feel about it. And yeah, we'll try to build some more mediums, but I want to get the large and the international terminals and all that stuff set up because I've never frankly done that in this game. But that's going to wrap us up here for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.